This thing with zombies and I. It's not over yet! Hello everyone, I am your host, Special Enforcer Fox of the Fox Republic, and turns out I have not destroyed all, 34, 35 of the Plague Guards yet, so looks like, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm very happy that I don't have to go through like 40-something. I've heard some stories that people have like, wait, what? Okay. Whoa, I'm trying to change my car. I'm trying to change my TV volume. I need to mute my TV, and you can't just like have a bloater appear in front of me like that. Anyways, good thing I still had one hand on the controller, which happened to have the brake button. Anyways, so I'm very happy that I don't have to destroy like 50 of them. I've heard some horror stories of just insane amounts. I do know that when the next major patch goes live, which is basically when the patch level of the beta comes to the primary game, they're going to remove the randomization of how many Plague Arts appear on each difficulty. So there's going to be like a set amount. So there's always going to be the specific amount on the green zone, on the standard, dread, nightmare, lethal, etc. Don't know how many that's going to be. You know, I'm guessing they're going to go for kind of the median amount, so maybe about 40 Plague Guards will be what they go for. Like, to me, that's kind of a pain, but, I mean, I guess I'm almost done with all the legacies, so I really think the issue with Plague Guards is that I don't think the answer is necessarily... I mean, okay, the answer is more Plague Guards, but to an extent, I think the issue with increasing the Plague Guards becomes... I think it just reveals that a greater objective, like maybe bringing the Plague Walls in or something basically, you know, do we really need like 500 bajillion Plague Guards? I think it's an indicator that some kind of more advanced challenge beyond Plague Guards is what we actually need. But who knows?
Hey,
like, you let me know down in the comments section. Like, do you think that more is the answer, or do you think the issue is that they need to bring in something like Plague Guards? Alright, so, soundproofing. Wow, welcome aboard. I mean, soundproofing isn't bad, especially in the redesign. Once again, the changes haven't gone live, but in the State of Decay beta, they're actually giving out or not giving out, they're actually enhancing some of these skills to make them quite a bit better. And the new soundproofing, I think it's like -4 zombie threat. That's actually pretty good. That's basically, I think, twice as good as a level 2 watchtower. I think that actually, look at me in the eyes. I think that's actually an indicator that the watchtower is the problem. Like, I think the regular watchtower stinks.
I just have to get this done.
Oh, here we go. Right here. Didn't even intend to walk right in like that, but here we are. And look at the spirit on this guy, just going to town on these Plague Guards. For that, I don't want you to like... Oh, no you don't. No you don't. So I noticed that people... Now, I'm not too surprised just because the beta can be a little confusing, but I think people are still misunderstanding the intent of the State of Decay beta, because... And the way where do I get this idea from? I get this idea from the questions people ask. And the questions people are asking are stuff like, hey, Fox, when is the beta going to be over? The answer is like never. The beta's never going to be over. And that's because this beta is, I mean, they use the term like a public test realm. That's because Undead Labs has a background in Blizzard games, like, oh, I didn't detonate it? That's interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just do the melee attacks.
I think it's almost down.
Bruh.
I need to get away. I need to get away. Oh, I need to get away. No, I didn't. I should have paid more attention to how many hits would be required. There we go. Now, I heard the hiss of the feral. Looking for it still? No, that's not. That's definitely not a feral. There it is. Nice. Oh,
That's not how any of this works.
what? Did you see that? He got hit, and then he just completely canceled out the animation. He's just like, fight through the pain. You know what just hit me? Oh, wait, not my lack of my, like, ammo wasting hit me. It just hit me. What if the zombies, maybe not all the zombies, what if all the zombies actually have traits, just like humans do? And maybe that's why some of them seem to be more resilient to taking more resilient than others. Like, what if some ferals, okay, so just like how humans can have, like, doomed or, you know, indestructible, what if the zombies actually have traits as well? And maybe that's the explanation for why sometimes a zombie is, like, remarkably resilient, and then other times the zombies are, they just go down immediately.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Just had that thought when I was thinking about that. Like, fine through the... Wait, what's this? Replica Bastard Sword, 85 influence. Very nice. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I don't really need influence, but I need more influence. Pretty much. Just give me more influence. And let's go ahead and clean up the scraps.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Gimme,
Okay?
gimme.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not... These, I'm not going to use those. Too bad these guys don't have anything really interesting. I mean, I saw he's selling a gun, but I don't know how much I actually want that gun. But yeah, so the beta is not intended to end, and that's because, like, basically, what is the purpose of the beta? The purpose of the beta is just to test the next patch level. It's not really intended to ever end. It's basically like a research and development thing where they're just going to load up the next patch level and allow people to preview it and try it and give feedback so that, you know, if the patch level has problems, or if the patch level's unbalanced, or if they do something that everybody hates, then instead of just blindly deploying the patch level, then, you know, maybe they can make some adjustments. I don't know how big those adjustments are, but we saw in the beta that they took care of one of the problems that not just I had, but apparently a lot of people had this problem, that if you fully looted a building in the plague territory, what it would do is it wouldn't mark itself as cleared out. So, you know, you turn the game off and you come back to playing the game later, you forget where you explored previously, and you wind up just going in circles over and over and over again. Okay, let's just burn a few more of these guys. That's always the answer. Let's just burn a few more of these guys. Oh, look at that! We got 1 point to go for heroism, and then it'll actually be maxed out.
I just spotted a place.
You know, we're defeating these zombies to the point that maybe I only need to use one C4. Basically, I guess the question is, do we use more C4 or do we use more pyro launcher munitions? I think the answer is use more pyro launcher munitions because those are easier to replace. Come on, give me the power attack. There we go. Nope, I'm leaving. And you're getting the burnination. Grab me some of these samples. Oh, looks like that sounded like a feral. Better give him a hand. Oh, sounds like he's duking it out with the feral. To arms! Wait, where is he? To arms! He's like not getting stunned. It's kind of annoying because in order to not get the overhead swing, I have to like delay it. But the delay is very, see, like right there he could have got me, and that one actually did get me. So it's actually like really annoying. There we go. And it's all because like the overhead swing, the animation is just a little too slow. Ow. This feral is soaking up the damage. That's with me smacking him a few times, too. I think he's still alive. Yeah, look at him. Okay, we got him. Okay, I think we got him. We got him, right? Yeah, we got him. Okay, let's see what we got. Another Willy Pete grenade. Those are pretty good. I guess I'll use one of these, and I'll sell that. Looks like I'm gonna need to resupply. Hopefully I have
How about we see what we've got?
I'm on board with that.
One of these, one of those. Sell, sell, sell. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. And swap this out. And that looks like he ran out of money. I think I'm going to buy that cool gun he's got. Just because, I mean, it's not that I want this gun, but I don't know. I'll just buy it in order to continue having this guy as our way to trade stuff in. Here we go. Let's load up. And then we got to check out where my nearest resupply point is. It is, oh, right over here. Is there one closer to a plague guard? Let's go to this one right over here. Seems like a pretty good idea. Well, what have we here? I believe I said that there were 2 plague guards that we had not revealed, unless my ability to count has been compromised, which that's always a possibility. Just between you and I, that is always a possibility. And on the drive here, I have found this rather curiously infested tartan mart. Wow, those zombies got exploded. I always forget that the bloaters actually explode forcefully. Over he goes. Right into the fire. Okay, I don't know how those weren't hits. Maybe I was aiming a little too high. Get that zombie, please. I would love it if you got that zombie.
Better take care of it for good.
I agree. Okay, this guy's gonna get fire enchanted. What are you doing, buddy? I guess you're trying to get some range on him. Let's just stop trying to shoot your gun and just attack them with your melee weapon.
I have to slow down.
That's what you should do. You should just attack them with the melee weapon. That was the correct tool for the job there. Another feral, wow. I didn't even begin attacking the plague guard. We try to lock him onto the wall. Maybe we can, like, super extra cook him. So he died and basically, wow, he set him. You can't even blame me. He set himself on fire. He set himself.
Are still about.
Can't even blame me, boys. Alrighty, I mean, this is his second plague guard, you know. No. Okay, I just got nicked by it a little bit, so not too bad.
I think it's almost down.
Over. And then he tripped, like she felt like she slipped on a banana peel.
Could you hold up for a moment?
How much ammo do I got? I got about 1/3 of my ammo. It's gonna burn you. There we go. Just like that. Okay, the feral is making a ton of noise, but he's not really showing himself.
I should be careful of plague zombies around here.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go back in and give this plague guard the old smash him with
This place
Google.
is just awful.
1, 2.
This plague card can't hurt us anymore.
Very good. We're doing, man, we're just like, we are slaying on the, oh, there, I see him now.
I'm about to drop.
Where is he? There we go. And let's just saturate him a little bit. Don't mind if I do. I will take the two easy feral kills. Very surprising. Samples. Bunch of, oh, we know that Mac 10 is worth a lot.
This is quite a load I'm carrying.
And I don't know. Let me see if I can sell some scrap. This time I actually want to sell the cheap stuff in order to make. Oh wait, that's right. I sold him that good stuff. Never mind. Okay, I don't need to equip that. Pull the bullets out. So with the bullets, we get 30, so like that's basically a little like, what, like 115? This thing sucks in terms of value. Like, I mean, like, the salvage value is amazing. 70? Terrible in regards to its sales value. Gimme. All right, not bad. So if I recall correctly, that means there should only be one Plague Heart remaining that we have not revealed. That'll be rather convenient. And looks like the mission for our base is about to expire, and we will lose the 3 ammo. But we're now at the point where that really just doesn't happen. Well, A good way to think about it is that I don't just lose 3 ammo, I also lose 200 influence, because to complete that, I would get 200 influence. I would also be able to get one of my characters closer to becoming a citizen, which I kind of try to nickel and dime my way towards that. Oh, speaking of which, funny story, what's his name? Mr. Doomid almost died. Not quite, though. And it was because I felt like trying to just level up his citizenship, just because, yeah, I do try to collect the citizenship bonuses as I go, especially because like they'll just kind of incidentally start to get a bit of standing, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out and maybe I'll just have him clear some of these infestations. But let me tell you, like, they could smell that this guy was dooming. They could tell. And they were after this guy and almost got him. What happened was he got, like, detonated. But fortunately, I did manage to get away. I did manage to, like, while fully blood plagued, I managed to, like, blood plague my way back to the base. But Mr. Doomid almost got what his own little, like, personal premonition of. Because, like, I think his whole idea is that I can feel the end coming. I know it's, like, let me actually. Where are you, Mr. Doomid? I can see my death coming just around the corner. See, he's like convinced that he's like going to die. So he almost got what he believed he would get. So let's go ahead and get a med kit going here. Oh my, I'm out of ethanol. So I guess I won't get a med kit going. What that means is I'm just going to change characters because, unfortunately, Southie has gotten a little banged up. So give me a second, boys. I need to change things up. Oh, just remember, too, the other reason why I wanted to go down this way is I loaded up our vehicle with a rucksack of gasoline because one of these people wanted they just wanted a rucksack of gasoline, so we might as well do that while we're here. Go grab the old rucksack.
This will slow me down.
One thing is, we gotta be a little careful with Marin because she is our leader. There you go. So who's gonna get it? The invaders? Are they gonna get it? Who's gonna? Yep. The invaders are now. Well, hold on a second. I don't remember you guys. Papers, please. Melissa, you have knowledge of surgery. Oh man, that would normally be super good, but Southie already has knowledge of surgery. Would have been still a Fox-approved skill.
What up?
Alrighty, papers, please, Mr. Caleb Houston. No skill. Well, you're 2 for 2. You're already potentially Fox Republic material. And Mr. Bob. Robert Forbes, you have knowledge. Wow, all 3 of you have Fox-approved skills. What do you have for sale?
Hope and opposable thumbs.
You have no rucksacks, but you do sell bottles of stimulants. That's honestly not bad. Well, while I'm here, I'm just going to fast search them.
Absolutely nothing. Typical.
I'm sure they won't mind. I'm sure they will not mind if I make a really huge, collection of board games. Those are actually pretty good. I'm not using the lounge because that's actually where the board games would go. Ooh, a smoke grenade. Wow, we can get some good stuff.
What up?
Here.
Let's make a deal.
I'm gonna basically take your own board games and sell you your own board games right back to you. I'm gonna sell this dude just I prefer the inventory space at the moment. I do want the smoke grenade. And jugs of ethanol. We need that. And some parts. Always useful to have a few more parts. Though it does junk my inventory up a little bit.
What do we got today?
Let's go ahead and sell the smoke grenade. And I might as well loot this as well. And more parts. Okay, so we do have 2 plague guards here. Oh, we have 1 plague guard here. That's fine then. It's right next to my outpost as well. All I gotta do is drop this crap off then. So, I guess one of the questions that I'm gonna answer is, people are saying, what am I gonna do after the Sheriff Legacy is done? Well, my plan
That horde
is,
coming in fast.
with the creation of the Lethal Zone and the addition of, landmark outposts in the beta, It means that there is this is probably a good time to actually revise the guides. Like, I hadn't revised the guides even for Nightmare Zone because I felt like, while the guides did lack some nuance, they still were basically, they were still basically accurate. And it didn't, like, I didn't feel that bothered by some of the lack of, like, Nightmare Zone nuances. Like, it didn't really bother me. But with Lethal Zone out, and as well as the fact that basically, if you want to make a base guide, but it doesn't factor in not just the landmark outpost, but the whole,
If I don't
I
get
don't know,
medical,
juggernaut here. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a lightning strike against this heart. But if it doesn't factor in both the landmark outpost as well as the fact that, like, wow, now your outpost can be like 3 times more powerful, I feel like it's a pretty good time to redo that. So that's exactly.
Back off!
Let me not say that's exactly what I'm going to do, but it's something that has been on my mind quite a bit. Explode! Now let's go in and complete our lightning strike. Out the door.
I'm calling this plague heart history.
Let me just grab as much as I
Now
can.
that's heavy.
Very nice. I was about to sell in the middle of combat, but then I realized that doesn't work. He'll just be all like, no, I can't multitask. I can't wheel and deal and also fight for my life at the same time. Limited. You got a limited skill set. Like, you should always be able to sell to Fox and fight while infected by Blood Plague at the same time. I don't even think, well, that's not true. I think we might be able to use the outpost just to deposit this stuff. Mr. I can't remember your name. What's your name again? Oh, I can't check your name. No, you don't.
I need a breather.
There we go. Okay, let's just throw this stuff in. I might make another run for the rest of that stuff. Who knows? Bam, 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 and bam. I probably should have just kept the samples because we're just gonna get more. Oh, I marked it still. Oh yeah, so basically, so what is my plan? My plan is I would like to get back to, I would like to redo the guides. The main problem I have is just the reality that it's a lot of work. Like, it's just hours and hours and hours of work. And sometimes it's hard just to keep these daily episodes going because the episodes take a lot of work as well. So it's just kind of like, I would like to do it, but it's also like, am I realistically capable of doing it? The answer should be yes. Like, I would like the answer to be yes. I would like to be able to rise up to it, but I might have to, in order to actually make guides, I might have to give something up. Like, I might have to scale back how often. I might have to upload like every other day, for example. Or maybe it could also just be like a matter of adaptation. It could be an issue of, say, inside. It could just be an issue of, like, maybe I just don't think I can do it until I start doing it, and then I'm like, oh, it's really tough at first, but eventually, like, I start to just adapt to the workload. That's kind of how I felt with the editing. Like, the editing was really tough. I was like, man, like, I don't know if I can actually do this for every single episode, but after sticking with it, I found that I actually can do it. Like, it's just there's just kind of an initial, like, wow, like, it's so hard. I mean, like, I'll put it this way. When I was just making daily episodes without editing, I was like that to begin with. I was like, oh, I don't know if I can actually keep up this kind of pace. But then when I actually tried to do it, I surprised myself, and I realized that I was capable of doing it this entire time. I just, like,
Wonderful smell we've discovered.
I was imagining it to be harder than it was. So I don't know. It'll just be an issue of, like, seeing how it goes. I know one of my weaknesses as a creator is I don't know how to take breaks. And what that means is I tend to work until I'm just, like, absolutely exhausted. And then I need to take, like, multiple days off because I'm just so tired. So, like, I've been trying to find a way to, like, work an amount of rest that doesn't interfere with my productivity. Come on, zombies. You need to, like, get charred and burned. I got some looting to do, and you guys are really cramping my style. I'm supposed to be, like, burning your homes down. There we go. Oh, God! I didn't get... I guess it didn't ignite the ground. In order to get the pyro launcher to ignite the ground, like, you typically... I believe you do need to hit the ground for it to work. Uh-oh. Oh, they all exploded before anything could happen. Alright, let's get in there and save ourselves a C4. Look, I didn't even attack the heart. Like, why is another feral? Like, I understand why a feral appears when you attack the playguard. I didn't... They're just, like, making more of them just to make more of them. Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, well, it doesn't. Here, let me just bash this thing down. Oh, I got him anyways.
Swing this thing.
Come on. There we go. Very nice. Alright, time to deal with the stragglers. Hey, I still don't remember your name. Are you doing okay? Okay, there's the feral. He should get burned by then. Nope. The old super runaway technique. Now, when I'm running like this with the camera facing away and then a screamer screams, there's always a possibility that something really dumb is going to happen, like a bloater could spawn and I just run right into it because I'm not looking ahead of me. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, oh, so he was about to bite me, but the fire actually took him out. Did this guy turn into an insurgent while I wasn't looking? Oh! Wow, I didn't even get to learn your name. Oh well. Your main failure to me is that I now no longer have a way to, like, conveniently buy and sell things. Oh, the hardships. Oh, the labors of being a special enforcer for the Fox Republic. I don't want to lose the location of this playguard, so I think I'm just going to drive back and just check the map a bunch of times. And I'm not going to make you watch that, because that is going to be annoying. Alrighty, so good thing we made friends with those guys, because I wouldn't have been able to recruit them if they were neutral. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say in regards to, like, what additional State of Decay content do I plan on doing? Well, since I'm basically planning on creating, like, a research and development community in the beta, for the purposes of making the guides and whatnot. So I may periodically upload something from the beta, you know, like if Undead Labs makes new content, I will obviously do, like, whatever content they have for something that's new. But oh, you are so lucky I interrupted that zombie. Oh, that time he interrupted me. There we go. And please don't make any more noise. I just want to buy and... Oh! Okay, so someone gave me a tip that if I can't interact with someone, I think he said that if I go in and out of the vehicle, it will fix itself. So I'm going to put that... Quite the ambush. And... if there's two, then there's gotta be three. I don't know why there wouldn't be. I think that was him right over there, too. Bushwhack! Oh my god, look how cooperative they were. They all decided to get into a big pile of fire together.
Take that, you feral fuck.
This is a good opportunity to talk about the pyro launcher, because, you know, like, once again, people thought the pyro launcher would not be OP, but people also point out that, like, oh, but don't you use the pyro launcher as a crutch? Well, in this situation, how would I have dealt with 3 ferals? I'll just run away. Get in the car and run away. That's typically how I deal with it. Because at the end of the day, running away is super OP. Running is really good in State of Decay 2. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going to try. We're going to get in. And we're going to get out. And hopefully that fixes it. Oh!
we
It's
got
so
today?
funny having to work. Oh, 85 influence for the trench tool. That's pretty nice, actually. It's so funny when you have to, like, discover workarounds from glitches in order to, like, get them to work. But I don't remember who told me that, because unfortunately we're at the channel has grown to the size where I do read all the comments, but it has become increasingly difficult to remember
that's
people's
heavy.
names. But whoever told me that tip,
What up?
thank you.
Let's make a
I
deal.
have used it, and it actually was super helpful. Sell, 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 sell. Oh, what are these doing? Oh, they must have popped out of the gun when I
Hey there,
unloaded
business partner.
and sell these. Those are actually pretty good bullets, the 22 caliber rounds, but I just don't shoot guns. Like, people ask me, what is my favorite gun in State of Decay? And I'm like, ha, oh, it's funny about that. I mean, I guess it's technically the pyro launcher. But, as you know, I'm not really a fan of shooting guns, to be honest. Alrighty, we are almost done. I figure that's a good opportunity, like, to answer the question. Like, people are like, oh, does Fox use the pyro launcher as a crutch? That was actually such a common thing. Well, not a common thing, but it was like, of uncommon things, it was one of the reoccurring uncommon things, people might say. And that's actually why I did the first Lethal Zone without any DLC. Basically, where the zombies would have the best chance of defeating me because I had the least amount of familiarity with it, just to show that, no, I don't use the pyro launcher as a crutch. So why do I use the pyro launcher? The reason is because, as a producer, I like the videos to go at a certain speed. I'm actually very concerned with the pacing of the entertainment that I'm producing, and as a result, the pyro launcher, I really love that it allows me to ensure that progress is being made in every single video. Like, I'm definitely, like, basically, it makes sure that every video, something good is happening. We're definitely getting closer to completing things. Like, there's not a lot of, like, wasted time and whatnot. And that's one thing I really, really like about the pyro launcher, is that it just ensures that the videos are produced at a speed that I know is appropriate. Comfortable. Anyways, let me see how many plague arts we have left. We are at 28 out of 34, so that means that there are 6 left. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means that there are 4. There are 2 left that I haven't revealed, so I guess I missed one. And if you're wondering, how do I find those last remaining ones? Well, I zoom in just a little bit like this so I can see all the building icons. And what I do is look for buildings that are neither pre-looted but not revealed. Like this one here, I can tell by the footprint of this building is too small to house a plague guard. But buildings like that, let me see if I can find a good example. And that's because the plague guards are going to inhabit those kinds of buildings. That's how I can find them. Like this right here, I feel like this is a bathroom. I believe that's a public bathroom, so I don't think a plague guard would be there, but right here, I bet there's a plague guard right there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of go through the map for all of the buildings that I haven't revealed, and those are the buildings that the 2 plague guards will be hiding in. 2 of them that I specifically have overlooked for whatever reason. Anyways, we're doing pretty good. So, until next time, boys, like the video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future State of Decay 2 Sheriff Season Lethal Zone content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.